Welcome to War Room Sports TV. War Room Sports is brought to you by Audible.com. Download a free audiobook of your choice by going to audibletrial.com/War Room Sports.
We're going to bring Ty on. He's boxing this weekend at the D.C. Convention Center, representing his hometown. Ty, can you hear us? You're in the War Room.
Hey, man, what's up? Yeah, I can hear you.
What's going on, man?
Too much. Just left the gym not too long ago. Just laid back right now.
That's what's up. Thanks for joining us today, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
No problem.
Okay,
I appreciate that.
Yeah. We're not going to hold you too long. Let's get right into some of the questions we have leading up to your fight. Let's just go back to your past. How long have you been in boxing, and how'd you get started?
Well, I've been in boxing for a little over 16 years, and I started boxing at the age of 13.
How'd you get started boxing? Did you just pick it up as a hobby, or how'd you get started?
It was always something I liked to do as a kid. My whole family was involved in boxing. And my father, my uncles, everybody was involved in it. And it's just in my blood, man.
Yeah. So once you got into it, what made you decide later on that this is what you wanted to do for a living?
Well, that was always my dream, to be a professional fighter.
Okay.
It wasn't hard to make that decision, man. I'm living my dream.
That leads to another question. You said you're living your dream. When you were coming up watching boxing, who were some of the boxers that you looked up to? Like, who inspired you and said, look, this is what I want to do?
Roy Jones, Mike Tyson, of course.
Yeah.
And a lot of the guys from our area, the Mark II Sharp Johnsons and guys like that. And Shane Mosley. It's sad for me to say that he was one of my favorite fighters right now, but Shane Mosley too.
Yeah,
he had
bad at the time.
Yeah, he had a good run. It's not, he might be sticking around a little too long now, but he had a good run. You said
you're a Shane fan. Let me ask you a question. Outside of Shane, and the boxers of the past, who do you like to watch now? Like, who are some of your favorite fighters now?
Andre Ward, that's one of my favorite fighters. Lamar Peterson, that's somebody I grew up with in the gym. Of course, Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. Okay.
The money team.
The heavyweight is kind of boring right now, so I don't have a favorite heavyweight to watch.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I hear a lot of people, because MMA is getting kind of popular now. People saying boxing is dying. I strongly disagree because, people are just not looking at the lower divisions for the fights. But, the casual fan, they kind of gravitate towards the heavyweight division. So if the heavyweight division isn't doing much, then they think boxing isn't doing much. But getting to your style a little bit, some fighters are classified as technicians, some brawlers, some defensive fighters, kind of like Floyd. How would you describe your fighting style?
I'm what you call a boxer puncher. I can box, I can bang when I want to. I'm really getting out of the habit of banging because I tend to bang a little too much than I have to. Being as though I'm 5'10", me boxing, that'll make my fights a whole lot easier.
Right. That's so basically you're saying, you're versatile. You know what I'm saying? You can be a technician, you can be a brawler. All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I have a question for you. You mentioned that you're 5'10". But let's just bring it to your fight this Saturday. Being as though you're 5'10", and you're fighting Robert. Don't lose to lose. But what weight are you fighting him at?
Lightweight. 135.
Lightweight. Okay.
135.
Okay, 135. Yeah. So what is your walking around weight?
I walk around no more than 147 pounds.
Okay, so you don't have much to cut when it's time to get,
Right.
Is that difficult to do?
No joke.
Yeah, is that difficult to do? Like trying to make weight?
It's always difficult to lose 12, 13 pounds, but it's not too hard because a lot of guys, they're coming from 20 or 30 pounds over their weight class. You got to lose all that weight. So I guess it's not too hard for me.
Yeah, I need to get with you. I need to get with you off the show so you can show me how to do that. I stand to lose a few.
All right.
But when you got a fight coming up, like what's your normal training regimen for a fight? Like how long do you train, and what kind of things do you do to get ready?
When it's fight time, we normally do 2 a day. Go in and train twice a day. I do my boxing and all my technique work early in the morning. Then come in later on and do my strength and conditioning.
Cool.
Yeah, that's crazy. You said 2 days. Like, how far out do you start those 2 days? Like,
that's probably like a week before the fight.
Okay.
You said how far out do I start them or stop them before the fight?
No, start. Like, when you're starting to prepare for a fight, like, how far out do you start the 2 days? Is it like, 3 weeks out, 4 weeks out?
At least 6 weeks out. The beginning of the camp.
6 weeks?
We start 2 a day.
Okay, got you. Well, let's talk about the future. What are your future plans in the fight game? Like, where do you see yourself, maybe 3 to 5 years from now? What are your goals moving forward?
Within 3 to 5 years, I should have a title shot, and capture one of them world titles and become world champion, and then move forward from there.
Got you.
We'll be rooting for you on that one. Now, this is off topic just a little bit, and it's fully up to you because we didn't even talk about this earlier. So, if you don't want to speak on it, that's on you. But with both of y'all being from D.C., and I see that you mentioned them earlier as a friend, and I heard you and Lamar and Peterson were pretty close. I just wanted to know, what are your thoughts about the news that came out yesterday that he tested positive for a banned substance? Like, how shocked were you to hear that? And you think he'll his name will be cleared?
Yeah, I was very shocked to hear it, and I know Lamar personally, man. I know that guy. He wouldn't take no steroids. If it did happen, it was an honest mistake, and
right.
Hopefully his name get cleared.
Yeah,
let me get you a question.
I spoke to some people, and they said the same thing. Like, that's just so far outside of his character that it had to be some kind of mistake.
I got a question for you, being that you've been in the fight game so long, because I see this happen a lot of times, not only in boxing, but MMA and even the Olympics. There's so many banned substances that cats take, like, stuff bought over the counter from Walmart or GNC and, not knowing, like, the effects of it. How do you, like, keep up with all that stuff? Because, there's so many things on that ban. Because it didn't necessarily say steroids, it said a banned substance. So that could be anything.
Right.
That could be something in cough syrup, you know what I mean?
Right. But the best thing to do is just to stay away from all that stuff and go with natural things,
Right.
You can get all your nutrients, all your vitamins and minerals from natural stuff. You don't have to go to GNC or, take no vitamins and all that other crazy stuff. You got to get it the right way from the foods, from eating the proper foods and things like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got that big fight coming up, so I hope everything's cool. I hope the fight still goes on. But before we
I got one more question before we get him out of here, Dad. I got one more question for you. Being as though you are a pro boxer, what are your thoughts personally on MMA? Do you watch MMA or do you just a boxing guy?
No, I mean I watch it from time to time, but I don't really know who the stars are in MMA. I don't keep up with it like that, but I watch it. If I'm in the house and it comes on, I check it out.
Okay.
Only if it's an exciting fight. So I'm not really an MMA fan.
Got you. Just wanted to ask because some guys are like both, and some like I'm a boxing guy. I just was wondering.
Yeah, I'm strictly. For the most part, I'm strictly boxing. I don't really watch football, or basketball, or nothing. I really don't keep up with that stuff no more.
Oh, you focused on your sport. I feel you.
Yeah, when the Redskins drafted the guy RG3, I kept saying RG3 this, see that on Twitter and Facebook, and I thought it was a new video game that came out. I asked my family, I said, what the hell is an RG3? That's a new game? They like, nah, man. You know, and they schooled me and hit me to who he was, but I don't know nothing about that stuff, man.
I feel you. But we know you got your website coming out this week, and you got the website launch party going on. Just tell, because we got a big audience in D.C., just tell everybody where the party is, and you can give everybody the website address.
Well, the party is at the Stadium Nightclub in D.C. I'm pretty sure everyone's familiar with what club that is. It's Thursday. It's my website launch party, and the website is TyBarnettKO.com. It'll be up and running tomorrow.
All right, and Stadium Club, that's at 2127 Queens Chapel Road in Northeast D.C. Also saw that you were, at the after party, y'all were having a contest where you're giving away 2 tickets to the fight on Saturday.
No, we're doing that at the stadium.
Okay, that's what's up. So, yeah, we'll definitely send some people down there and see if they can win some tickets to the fight. But, Ty, we wanted to thank you for coming on with us this evening, man. It's a pleasure. We're going to be rooting for you on Saturday. A few of us from the War Room might even be up in the building. So good luck to you, man.
Okay, man. I appreciate it, man. Big shout-out to War Room.
Yeah, all blessings, right, man. Good luck.
My man.
All right.
Thanks.
We'll talk to you, man.
All right.
Kuwait is the War Room with 5 nights at the round table. 5 Philly guys diversified and educated.